my ticket to paradise. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby.
Guys. I'm so excited right now. If you guys didn't know, I came out with my own book. I'm just kidding, it's not my own book. I mean, it is a book, but it's a really special book. It's not a book that you can buy. This book is actually only for one special person, and you guys can probably already tell by looking at it. I just have to say a huge thank you to Forever Note for helping me create this special gift for Frank. This is gonna be part of his Christmas gift. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is reading it myself, because I haven't got to read it yet, but also seeing his reaction. Of course, I had to title it When You Know, You Know. This book is really special because it's basically like our whole story and journey. I mean, obviously we're still on our journey, but kind of how everything started, all the really memorable moments in our relationship so far, and just telling him how much, I'm gonna like get really super sappy and cheesy, but basically how much I appreciate and love him. So I came across the website Forever Note, where they make it really easy to discover and preserve and share a loved one's story, and in this case it's me and Frank's story. Honestly, I didn't know where to start when I first came across this idea, but they made it so easy for me. So actually what I did was I set up a call with somebody from Forever Note to basically explain everything. It was an hour call, so very detailed, which I was a little nervous at first because it was hard for me to talk about my relationship and like all the stuff that we've gone through. And I didn't talk about just like all the good things. I talked about all of the hardships and kind of like our first year of marriage and everything that we went through that first year. You guys know everything that we went through. So it was hard to talk about that. I got emotional a couple times, and the person I talked to, she could relate so much as well, and she like had the right questions to ask and for like to get more details and to get more information, and she said she really enjoyed listening to our story as well. So I really appreciated that they were very like hands-on with helping me with this, and like I said, asking the right questions. I could tell they really cared as I was getting this all together and getting my thoughts together. So basically their team transcribed everything I said. She actually recorded our conversation too, so she can go back and make notes if she needed to, but their team professionally edited and made it super special for us. I also got to add pictures. I got to choose my cover picture and the title and everything, but they really did a great job of turning this into a beautiful book, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. So the main reason for coming on here is I think everybody needs to do a Forever Note, whether it's for your husband or your boyfriend or a family member or someone really special in your life. You're able to create something so memorable, and not only that, something you're going to be able to cherish. So if you guys are looking for the right gift, or you're interested in making a Forever Note for a loved one, they actually have gift cards, so you could always give a gift card for a gift. But I also have a code for you guys and a link down below for you guys to check out. And like I said, I cannot wait to see his reaction. You guys already know I'm gonna get his reaction on camera. This is very personal and very private, so maybe we'll read a little bit, but there's some things that we might not put in the video. But you guys, I can't wait to get his reaction.
You guys, I think it is officially time to baby-proof the house. You guys can see her. This has been all morning long of getting into stuff. She has been all morning long. Oh, that's super fun. All right, so she has been all morning long, all up into the cabinets. I'm trying to cook breakfast because this morning I'm trying to do something a little bit different. We do not have the kids, and I wanted to cook for Britney while she was still in bed. Hopefully I can kind of pull this off. So I've got some biscuits in here. I'm also making bacon because it's my favorite. It's also Britney's favorite. I'm gonna make gravy as well. So I stopped and got Britney these flowers from Publix this morning. So I originally bought these right here, and I didn't think that they would kind of fit in the vase, so I bought an extra set of these white flowers. And When I put it in here, they looked amazing, so I was just like, she's getting 2 flowers today. With all that being said, today's video is going to be Brittany and I recreating our first date. So we are going to go back and do everything that we did on our first date. So stay put, stay right there. It's really, really excited to take you guys along today.
Pretty sure this has already been done on YouTube, so I'm not claiming it as my idea. But the idea did pop up in my head a couple weeks ago to completely recreate our first date. Are you ready for our first date?
I am. I'm kind of nervous.
You're nervous? Are you getting butterflies again?
Yeah.
So I wanted to take it a step further. Instead of going to the same places that we did, why not recreate the whole thing? I'm talking the same outfit, the same meals. Do you remember what you got? I know what I got, but do you remember what you got?
Chicken Alfredo.
I think you did too. Same restaurant, same, like, everything exactly the same. I thought it would just be a fun thing to do, just to completely recreate it. You guys didn't get to see it. I didn't even take pictures. Actually, ooh, I do have one picture that my grandma took of me with my mom before our date, and this is the outfit right here, so I'll go ahead, put a little picture right there. Frank got the shirt that he wore on the first date from his mom. She brought it over for him. It's a little
tight, but we'll make it work.
It's a little tight. I don't even know if my outfit will fit.
It will.
The shirt I know fits, but I don't know if the pants still fit me, so we'll find out. Let's see if Frank forgets my cheesecake this time. There's a story behind that. We talked about it a long time ago, but we're gonna talk about it again because I'm still bitter about it. All right, so this was the shirt that I wore. I actually get questions about this shirt all the time, and it's one of my favorite shirts that I have, but it is from American Eagle. I don't know if they still have it or not, but I wish I would have bought a whole bunch of colors in that shirt because, like I said, it's one of my favorite shirts. And for my pants, I wore these white cropped leggings.
My pants are in the dryer.
I was gonna say, I was like, where's your pants? So Frank wore a bright yellow shirt. It's actually brighter in person than it is on camera right now. Bright. What made you want to wear that shirt?
I don't know, because I really like this color, to be honest.
It is a nice color. It is. It kind of shocked me at first though. I was like, oh, that is a bright color. I was like, oh my gosh, you like to stand out. Huh?
I wore the classic penguin pajama pants.
Gosh. It still fits you. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, look, it's a little small.
Did it shrink up a little bit?
Yeah, the belly's kind of...
Dad bod?
The dad bod's kind of coming out. Or the beer gut one, I'm not really sure which one it is.
Combo both.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
So yeah, I need to check and see if my pants are done, because I had to get them steamed. Because they were... AKA
our dryer. You're making it sound like you had to go to the dry cleaners.
I did. Welcome to my dry cleaning. Look at that, it's got a minute left.
No, we do actually have like a steam setting on our dryer that it does steam the clothes, so you don't have to iron them.
Nice.
All wrinkle free. Were those the same pants, the khaki pants?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm also going to wear my Sperry's, but without socks this time.
What are you talking about? That's your signature look.
It is, and I get called out so much.
Okay, the shoes that I'm wearing though, I don't know if I can wear the shoes that I wore though because it's gonna get cold. And when we had our first date, it was what, in April?
Ooh.
Yeah, middle of April.
And it was warm.
Yes, I don't know if I should still
What
wear
shoes
them.
are
They were these ones.
Oh, you can still wear those.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I just don't know if my feet are gonna get cold or not.
Oh.
All right, so I got my outfit on. I was just telling Frank, I probably would have, like, if I could pick now, I would have not worn this on our first date. I just feel like it's the neutral on neutral. I don't know.
This is neutral.
Surprisingly, the pants still fit, so that's good. And Frank's got his pants on now. The pants fit.
Down to the socks.
Down to the socks. Does everything fit still?
The pants are a little tight. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go.
All right, guys, so we're about to relive this together. You guys are getting my view of my first date with Frank. Oh, you're singing this time. You didn't sing the first time.
Nope.
So Frank got me those flowers this morning. I was like, okay, well, we need them. because he had them waiting in the car for me. So we brought them out of the vase into here.
We improvised.
Honestly, the flowers looked pretty, they were pretty spot on to like the first flowers that you got me.
They're very close.
I remember walking down the stairs of my apartment and opening the door, and he had Perfect by Ed Sheeran playing.
I did.
And the flowers waiting for me, the yellow shirt. What else?
The only thing that's really different is we're in a different car.
This is actually my first time driving in this car.
Are you kind of nervous?
Huh?
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous at all. I legit look like an Eskimo right now. So our first place, and I think I even brought a jacket with me on our first date, even though it was April, but I am always cold, especially in restaurants. I always get cold. But our first date was at Maggiano's, which is an Italian restaurant. So delicious. And then, so we had dinner there. We're gonna order the same thing, or
yeah, I think we should order.
Okay, we'll order
besides
the
like
same.
some drinks and stuff, but like
no, I remember I got a mojito, so I'm gonna get that.
I'm not sure what I got.
I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what I got. I think I
What?
got Stella Artois.
Did you get beer?
I think I got beer.
And then after we went to Cheesecake Factory, we're gonna have a little story time about Frank forgetting my cheesecake and it almost being a deal breaker. Could you imagine if like our future, like the way things are right now, was determined on a piece of cheesecake?
That'd be crazy.
It was actually a miscommunication,
A big one.
but it was kind of like a dick move at the same time.
It's like, oh, she can pay for her own cheesecake. No, I'm just kidding. I just completely forgot.
Oh, should we talk about our first date?
Maggiano's?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so
And how you forgot my cheesecake?
yeah, here we go. So
Just
no,
kidding.
this is
You guys lied.
Oh yeah, so the first date that we went on, I actually come and picked her up
With your bright yellow shirt.
with
I
my
love
bright
it
yellow
so
shirt, looking awesome as crap.
I love it.
And so I told her it was kind of a surprise about where we were going.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got here, I was like, all right, so we're going to Maggiano's, and I actually brought her some flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we get there, we eat. It's like a really nice restaurant in Charlotte, and
It was delicious.
it
by
was
the way. It was
it's
so
some very good Italian food.
It's really good.
And so we finished up with dinner, and we go right across to the Cheesecake Factory. Well, I'm sitting
I
there,
know.
I'm marveling over every bit of this cheesecake.
Well, first, no, I ordered cheesecake because I told
She
you I'm going
did.
to order cheesecake for my family because they were watching the kids, my mom and my grandma. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get them cheesecake and bring it home. And I guess you thought that I had ordered myself, so you
I
just
did.
got yourself
So I
some
went through the
cheesecake.
line and got myself some Oreo cheesecake. And then when I got to the end, Brittany looked at me and was like, where's my cheesecake?
Well, because you asked me which one
Because I asked her which one she
you
wanted. And then
Okay, I didn't say
checked
where's
out,
my cheesecake.
She
I wasn't like,
basically said,
where's
"Where's my
I
cheesecake?"
didn't say where's my cheesecake. I did not say that.
So
I don't know what I said, but I
It was pretty much, "Where's my
something.
where's my cheesecake? So,
Have you seen that meme? Where's the pizza? Have you ever seen that? Where's my cheesecake?
So I went back through the line and got her another piece of cheesecake because I felt horrible.
It wasn't a deal breaker though. Like it was like a miscommunication, and
But I felt so
it wouldn't have
bad.
been a
I
deal
was
breaker
like,
anyway. We will see you guys at Maggiano's. So on the whole way here, we were talking about how crazy it is, how time has gone by so fast, even though it's only been a year and a half. But it just feels like we were just going on our first date, and like how much has happened
in that year.
In that year?
Oh my gosh.
is crazy. We were just like reminiscing about
And
like how we were feeling.
So I was like almost a nervous wreck when we first went out for our first date, and I was like, I hope I do this right.
It was our third time hanging out together or
Yes.
seeing each other. It was our third time.
And look where we are now.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
cry.
excited.
Just kidding. You know, I don't cry.
You don't cry.
Me and Frank are complete opposites when it comes to being cheesy and sappy. I don't like being cheesy and sappy, but
But it comes out.
it comes out sometimes. But Frank
does.
loves to be cheesy and sappy.
Most of the time. Like this morning, I was just kind of like, I want to do something sweet. So I
Oh,
made,
did you do that because we were doing our first date today?
yeah, so I did breakfast and got her flowers, and I was like, I just want to
That was really
start the
sweet.
day off right.
Yeah, Frank got off of work and went and got breakfast stuff and flowers and then made me breakfast.
I sure did.
I loved it.
And
for this
now?
date. I'm hungry though because we haven't
It's
eaten
time for
since
dinner,
breakfast. So we're
Sorry,
gonna go
guys.
have some Maggiano's. Ooh, we should have them cater our wedding.
That
Whatever.
would be so good.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Hey, guess what? We're like 20 minutes late.
Oh, yes, we are. So I was gonna show you guys where we sat for our first date, but somebody's sitting over there right now, and I don't want to film random people at their table while they're eating. So when they leave, I'll show you guys where we sat.
So like we're also sitting in the same seat that we had before.
Yes, right before I was about to give birth to Scarlett. You remember that?
Yeah, we were sitting right here. And we were like, oh, this is kind of easy.
It's kind of the same, right?
It's kind of easy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of nervous.
First date, right? Because it's your first date, right?
What's your favorite hobby?
I would have said YouTube. Actually, no. Frank knew about you guys, YouTube, right away.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
No, you were like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Little did he know. We got calamari as an appetizer. And we got our drinks too. Alright, so I got the mushroom ravioli like I did the first time.
I got chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
First time.
It looks so yummy.
Yeah, I want the chocolate truffle.